Are you living your life on your terms, or are you constantly bending to the will of others? For many men, the desire to be liked, to avoid conflict, or to simply fit in can turn into a lifelong habit of people-pleasing. But here's the truth. People-pleasing is not just a bad habit. It's a barrier to becoming the man you were meant to be. In this video, we're diving deep into one of the most important lessons you'll ever learn. How to stop being a people-pleaser and start living with purpose, using the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. This isn't just about saying no more often. It's about reclaiming your power, defining your own values, and walking the path of a true man. First, let's define what it means to be a people-pleaser. It's the tendency to prioritize others' approval over your own values and desires. It's when you say yes when you really want to say no, when you hide your true thoughts to avoid conflict, or when you go along with the crowd even when it doesn't feel right. But the consequences of people-pleasing are severe. Over time, you lose touch with your own identity. Your self-worth becomes tied to others' opinions, and you live in a constant state of stress, never fully at peace. You might find yourself wondering, who am I really? What do I stand for? Because when you're constantly living for others, you lose sight of who you are. Think about this. Every time you say yes when you want to say no, you're sending yourself a message that your needs, your time, and your values don't matter as much as someone else's. Over time, this erodes your self-esteem, making it even harder to stand up for yourself in the future. You become a man who is easily swayed, lacking the strength to stand firm in his own beliefs. And that's not the man you want to be. So, how do we overcome this? The answer lies in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us how to live with virtue, resilience, and inner peace. Let's start with the first principle. Focus on what you can control. The Stoics believed that the key to a good life is recognizing the difference between what is within our control and what isn't. Other people's opinions, their reactions, their approval, these are things we cannot control. But what we can control is our own actions, our own responses, and our own integrity. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively about this in his Meditations. He reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your choices, you begin to build inner strength. You stop worrying about what others think and start living according to your own principles. Next, embrace discomfort. One of the hardest parts of overcoming people-pleasing is learning to say no, to speak your truth, and to set boundaries. This can be uncomfortable. It can lead to conflict, to others being upset with you. But discomfort is a part of growth. As the Stoics would say, what is truly good for us is often challenging, but it is through these challenges that we build strength. Epictetus, another great Stoic, once said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." When you step into discomfort, when you confront the fear of displeasing others, you reveal your true strength. You become a man who is not swayed by the opinions of others, but stands firm in his own convictions. Finally, value self-respect over approval. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminds us that we should value our own respect more than the opinions of others. When you live in alignment with your own values, when you are true to yourself, you will find a deep and lasting sense of self-respect. And that, my friend, is worth more than 1,000 fleeting approvals. Imagine this. Every time you choose your self-respect over the approval of others, you're reinforcing your own value. You're telling yourself that your worth is not dependent on what others think, but on who you are and what you stand for. This is how you build true confidence, by respecting yourself even when it's difficult. Now that we understand the principles, let's talk about practical steps you can take to stop being a people pleaser. Step 1. Set boundaries. Start small. Maybe it's saying no to a request you don't have time for, or standing up for yourself in a conversation. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. Boundaries are essential for maintaining your integrity and self-respect. They define what is acceptable to you and what isn't. And remember, setting a boundary isn't about being rude or selfish. It's about honoring your own needs and values. A man who sets clear boundaries is a man who respects himself. Step 2. Practice assertiveness. Begin in low-stakes situations, like giving your opinion in a group discussion. Over time, as you build confidence, you'll be able to assert yourself in more important areas of your life. Assertiveness is about expressing your thoughts and needs clearly and respectfully. It's not about being aggressive or demanding. It's about standing up for yourself in a way that is honest and direct. The more you practice assertiveness, the more comfortable you'll become with expressing your true self. And finally, step 3. Reflect daily. Each day, take a few minutes to reflect on your actions. Did you stay true to your values today? Did you let someone's opinion sway you? Journaling can be a powerful tool here. Writing down your thoughts and experiences helps you stay accountable to yourself. Reflection is key to personal growth. It allows you to check in with yourself, to see where you might be falling back into old patterns of people-pleasing, and to course correct. Over time, this daily practice will help you stay aligned with your true self, even in the face of external pressures. Becoming the man you were meant to be isn't easy. It takes courage, discipline, and a commitment to your own growth. But by breaking free from the chains of people-pleasing, you take the first step towards a life of true freedom and self-respect. Remember, your worth is not determined by others' approval. It's determined by your own actions, your own principles, and your own character. Start living for yourself today, and watch as you transform into the man you were always meant to be. And as you embark on this journey, remember the words of Epictetus. No man is free who is not master of himself. Master yourself and you will master your life. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on living a powerful, purpose-driven life. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, stay strong and live with purpose.